Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ella if you're new here. Today we are going to be getting ready for class and also talking about the metaphysical ladder of life. This is a pretty interesting topic to me because this is something that took me a while to figure out. I think a lot of the songs that you hear kind of talk about this. I'm gonna list them right here. Like, go listen to these songs, guys. These songs all talk about the same thing. And you're gonna notice that it's something about ascension. What's the most popular story on earth right now? The Jesus story. How he ascended. All the songs you're listening to are talking about rising higher, going from here to here. Basically, that's what a lot of the religions are about. Like, a lot of the stories that we hear, Hercules, Cinderella, like, just think about the stories of how things kind of like go from 0 to 100. It's the story of a hero, basically. So, how is this relevant? I will tell you. I believe that this is kind of the story of our lives. When you're born, you start from scratch, from 0, and you live for many, many years till you die. And you may wonder, what's the point of that? Why are we doing this? I have a theory that it is all about ascending, rising higher. They talk about going to heaven when you die, but what if you could get to heaven while you're alive? Because heaven is a mindset, guys. Heaven is a state of mind. One of the first laws of the universe is that all is mental, all is mind. And how your mind affects your physical reality is something that we need to start looking into a lot more. The first topic I'm going to be getting into is joy, peace, and 5D living. Last video, I talked about how you can rise above negativity and escape the principle of rhythm. And the way that you can do this is by vibrating at a higher rate. I'm going to put this chart of vibrations here. You can see that guilt, shame, hate, fear are all very low vibrations. And you can see that the higher vibrations are love, peace, joy, courage, all of those good things. And if things happen to you that are deemed negative, all you have to do is change the way you think, change your state of mind, and find a way to transmute the negative feeling into a positive feeling. You have love, you have hate, you have fear, you have courage. The fear can turn into courage just by the way you think. I'm going to give you guys an example of this. So I mentioned that I took astronomy as my elective for engineering, but that elective does not go towards my grade. And I wasn't made aware of that until I had already taken the course. So I'm pretty much in a dilemma because I also have other courses that are just not tied into my schedule properly. So I may have to take a summer semester or stay another semester of school. And as much as I love school, it like drains me, So I honestly felt lots of anxiety from this like indecisiveness of my future. But in the next moment, like I cried a lot in the morning, and then I got on the bus to school and I see something that said switch to amazing. And that's literally been my motto. Like, something awful can happen to you, but if you remind yourself, wait, I'm in control of my emotions. I have a calm nervous system. Like, things may have happened to you in the past that may have dysregulated your system, your nervous system, so you're very prone to finding, anxiety, fear in moments when you feel unsafe. But guys, you can literally reprogram yourself by journaling. I have been journaling so much. Our brains all work in different ways. So kind of like seeing how you work is going to help you and going to make you able to switch from sad to amazing, basically. You need to find joy. Joy is the thing that children just have innately. And this is because they don't think too much. They don't have all of these worries and fears. And who says you need to have worries and fears to live a good life? You can live in peace. It's the peace of God. The sun shines on everyone every day. So you don't need to be scared or frantic that things happen to you, because you can always just see a profit, see the good side. There's obviously things that are really, really hard to transmute, but time heals. I think it's important to remember that. Now we are going to talk about mindful practices. On your metaphysical journey of life, you're basically climbing the ladder to success physically, mentally, spiritually. You are trying to elevate. And ways that you can elevate is by feeding your soul with words. I love reading the Bible. You guys can read inspirational books, motivational quotes, like listen to motivational speakers, YouTubers, anyone, literally anyone. Literally, I speak to anyone that I can find to speak to, and I always gain something from a conversation, because everyone is a teacher. Life is a lesson. So you need to do it right. Like, you're here, might as well have a good time and learn a lot and find joy and peace in everything you do, because things are getting better. God did not bring you here to be a suffering mess. You are destined for greatness. And it's important you remember that so you can live a good life. If this morning I literally missed 3 buses and I was like FML, but now I'm just dancing for joy because the sun is out, I'm healthy, I'm hearty, I went to my classes still. Like, you need to just see the good side. And don't be such a crybaby. Don't be sensitive. Don't be fake. This is coming from someone that's really sensitive. And how I've been able to find peace in that is going to therapy. Therapy has really helped me, guys. Because every time I kind of find myself overthinking, I remember the conversations I had with my therapist and how we came to a conclusion on what's safer and what's healthier for me to think. And I revert back to that. I'm not alone in feeling like, oh, everyone else is better, or I just have there's something so different about me. It's just kind of like finding what's different about you, using that to your advantage, and rising higher. You have everything you need to be successful. Psalm 46 verse 5. God is within her. She will not fail. That's my favorite Bible quote. And it's something that, like, anything that happens, I just throw that Bible quote at it and go about my happy vibe. Because I reserve the right to live in bliss, joy, peace, abundance. That is my right, my birthright, literally. Now, how I kind of make myself feel like the person I want to be is by meditating. I kind of meditate for 20 minutes every day, and this doesn't need to be anything crazy. Like, I will just like stare at my vision board and just like dream about things that I want to achieve, or I will just be doing my makeup and I'll be listening to some soft songs. Like, that's literally meditating, guys. Breathing on your way to work. Literally, you just need to be mindful. Walking, exercising is so important, guys. I love exercising, and this is something that, like, I felt like I didn't need to do, but you need to exercise. Like, yes, you have a great body, but tone up, look finer. You can always look better, okay? And healthy eating. Healthy eating is so important, guys. Instead of kind of having unhealthy snacks, because I know we all love snacking, but it's not very healthy, is it? I literally snacked on apples, carrots, and peppers today. I was like, I don't really like it. I'd rather a candy, but like at the same time, I felt like I was doing something good for myself, and it made me feel more in love with myself and more confident, because I trust myself to be there and do the things that are great for me, you know? Having courage to do the things that are familiar but good for you is better than having the, like, just working from like a place of, you know, self-sabotage, like our last video. I love that video, guys. Okay, now we're gonna go into science. So there's like, in astronomy, I learned about lots of things. I learned about lots of topics that were very like needed, because it's all physics, it's all math. Like, the universe is just one big equation that we're all trying to solve. And I feel like they definitely did a good job of asking questions that made me think more and made me more curious about our minds, our bodies, and the world we live in, basically. So learning more about science, I feel like is going to definitely elevate the way you think, because life is a spectrum. There's so many different things that make everything what it is. And instead of living in fear, just knowing more is going to help you so much more, guys. It really is going to help you. Like, we are going into an age of knowing. We need to know how to start our own business, how to trade, how to be the best versions of ourselves. Because it's kind of like the whole point of the game, to rise higher. But don't feel jealous of what other people are doing, because everyone is playing their own game for themselves. It's never a competition thing. It's never a, I need to be where she's at, because, like, no, you need to be where you are. Exactly. You are where you're meant to be. You are doing the best you can for yourself, and that is the most important thing. Now, this is something that I learned recently that has really changed the way I go about social media. We are in a social media age, and I feel like we need to be able to know what's going on with algorithms and how we can take advantage of what is presented to us. So, I know we're all on TikTok. If you're not, I want to be you. I'm jealous. But social media okay, give me a minute. TikTok For You pages are literally programmed to stereotype you. They know what you like, they know what you look like, they know what you like to do, they know what you find funny, what you find inspiring, just the kind of person you are. And it's basically, these algorithms are typecasting people. They're like, oh, these are the people we're gonna fearmonger with all of the horrible things going on in the world. These are the people that like hate and negativity. So we're gonna feed them this more negativity and hate, and it's gonna then reflect in their real lives, you know? And then these are the people who, you know, like positivity. They spread love. They look towards the future with hope. They have a good mindset that they can achieve anything that they want to achieve, and that nothing's bigger than them. So they don't have any fears. They're living life with childlike whimsy. And we're going to feed them things to inspire them, things to make them go harder, things that even like synchronize to what they're thinking, how their future is going to look. That's literally how social media works, guys. So if you're on social media, don't interact with bad energy. This is in real life and on digital life. Like, don't interact with bad energy. If you see like hateful, negative things on your For You page, click not interested. I only like to use, what I even do is that like I'll create folders of like vision boards, like TikTok vision boards, because I just love the TikTok videos. I feel like they're very aesthetic. So kind of using that to manifest. And it's just like you're on the bus or like you're at home, you're just chilling, but your mind is constantly being fed good things and beautiful things about the world. And you're going to start to reflect that. You're going to start to act like that and feel like that, because it's what you're feeding yourself. Like, what you're eating and what you're taking in mentally, it's going to help you or harm you, you know? And guys, you know what makes this whole thing about life so much easier is the fact that you just have the grace of God on your side. The amazing grace of God. You are never alone. You should always remember that. And remember to hug yourself, because you are doing the best you can every day that you wake up. Yay! I look so good. I feel so good. We are ready to go to class. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!